and they all say, I'm using the dating apps, but I hate them.
Yeah.
And because you're only using the dating apps, first of all, because that's one strategy when you can be using 10 strategies. So now we get to the strategy point. We already talked a
Spoken
lot
like a
about
true
mindset.
corporate executive. You have to
So
diversify. Yeah.
dating apps do work, and if you use them with caution and with strategy, and your profile needs to be good, needs to say certain things, is your in a way your dating brand, but it's also you need to use it as it was, as I think it should be used, which is to connect with someone and take it to real life. And a lot of people just use it to get hits of dopamine every time somebody likes them, or so if you don't have the right mindset, you use it to get your self-esteem out of how many people they like you, and when they don't like you, you don't feel loved, and when they like you, you feel loved. So you're going through ups and downs, and that's why people get fatigued.
Yeah.
Then other people use it just to have a pre-screening process, and they have to ask all these 20 questions before they even meet somebody in person, instead of using it to really, hey, how are you? I love that you said this in your profile. Let's go out for coffee. That's how dating apps should be used. If not,
Okay. So
and
I usually do that. Like I just go straight to, hey, let's get a coffee as soon as possible. Um, but I feel like I'm just meeting all these people who aren't interested in commitment. So is there some way to kind of
you say it in your profile since the beginning. I'm not interested in chatting. I'm interested in meeting in person. So you already are attracting
But
those
I mean,
people
what
that you
about
want.
people who like not meet people who are just interested in sex, but who are interested in actually having a little
You
bit more?
you you can say that. You can say, I am looking for a committed relationship. I'm not here for, well, I never say that. You should say, I'm not here for hookups, because that brings the attention to the hookup part.
Yes.
But what I will say is like, um this is who I'm looking, right? You are interested in a committed relationship. You like this. You're open. You're emotionally available. You're etc. And then I am the same, and I like this and that. So very brief. And then you say, if you're interested, let's take this out offline as soon as possible. So those are three things that I would put in the dating apps. Now, apart from the dating apps, the people get frustrated with the dating apps because that's the only thing they're using. You can do matchmaking. So how do you do matchmaking? You can do it in different ways. The passive way is to be in the matchmaking database of any matchmaker that you have locally. Or if you are extending your search, you can be in many databases on the cities that you think that you would like to live. And then you say you're open to relocation, right? So that's the passive way. You don't have to pay. Most databases are free. So join it, create a profile, and make sure that they know what you're looking for, so that if they have a client that could be a match for you, they reach out to you. So that's most of the time that's free. There are other versions that you have to pay to be a member. There are other versions that, like the ones I offer, where I am gonna help you in the mentoring program. I am gonna help you to get your dates, and I'm gonna guide you through being your own matchmaker. Just to say that that's that option. And there's the option of singles events. Singles events, they're there in most cities. And if they're not, and if you're traveling, that's when you can just plan your travel around those singles events, where you're going to meet people that are on the same in the same wavelength that you are, and they're trying to meet people in real life. Now, if in your city there's no that, then there's Meetup, right? Meetup, you can meet people. Then that's another strategy. So we have dating apps, we have matchmaking, we have singles events that are hosted by matchmakers or hosted by professionals. Then there's Meetup, where there's dinner groups, there's biking groups, there's hiking groups, there's all of these things that you can go and meet other people, and you don't have to make it about dating. You
Mm-hmm.
can make it about expanding your network. That's when the network part comes too.
Yeah.
You have to expand your network because you were saying in the beginning, I am telling my friends that they can match me, but the more people that you meet and the more friends that you make, the bigger your network can be, and the
Yeah.
bigger people, the bigger a pool of people that you can reach.